Welcome back to the Kaleidosphere, a Dungeons & Dragons Play Podcast. I'm your Dungeon Master, Nathan, and I'm joined tonight by Grant.
Lucky Shore, perfect company.
Cody.
Jack Rackman, searcher for the Eye of the Nord.
Pippin.
Moriarty. I want to make some sort of joke because, you lost an eye.
I never even thought of that. That's true.
Oh my god,
I
let's
thought
put
that's
it
where
in
that
his
was going.
eye hole.
When you said it was an eye, I thought that's where it was going immediately. I was like, oh, that's gonna be crazy that Jack's gonna have a new eye.
Speaking of, Jonathan.
Mitska, are we there yet?
And Alex.
Clacker Volkson, Beast Slayer of land, air, and sea.
Nice. Join us on episode 29 of our first campaign, To Whom the Sea Belongs. And while you're listening, if you can do it safely, check out our Patreon. If you are able to contribute, throw us a couple bucks a month, we would really, really appreciate that. And you get tons of great content for all 3 shows on the network. So specific to Whom the Sea Belongs, you can listen to our OnlyFins, which is our bi-weekly recording about the making of the podcast and about like fan questions and theories and a lot of tangents as well. You get maps that I have made for the campaign. You get PDFs of different characters from the 3 different shows. And you can even submit an NPC name or have your very own personalized shout out on this show. So check out all the rewards we have to offer there. Now let's get back into the podcast. So last week you struck a deal with Yantor and then argued about that, and then struck a new deal with Yantor, and then traveled through the Daikaralish Mountains north to Arohav, legendary home of the Eye of the Norns. You stopped in a coastal town briefly to try to figure out where the Eye of the Norns is, and multiple people directed you to the town of Trisyn, which you promptly headed to thanks to Yantor's magic, and fought a couple aberrations just outside the town. And you now are inside the town, heading into the Spinning Wheel Inn and Tavern.
What's it like inside the walls of Trisyn? Trisyn? Am I saying it right?
You are saying it right, Trisyn.
Trisyn.
And the walls of Trisyn are just maybe 6 feet tall, made of slats of wood. They're not the sturdiest walls that you've seen.
I am taller than these walls.
Clacker is taller than these walls.
I'm a foot taller.
Yeah. You can just kind of glance over. Oh, hey there, how you doing?
Oh, hey, how you doing? What do you guys got going on in there?
Yeah.
I'm as tall as these walls.
So, inside the town, the houses are roughly feudal style. They've got the whole thing going on where the second floor is slightly wider than the first floor, the third floor is slightly wider than the second floor. And they are arranged in sloppy rows. The roads are still obvious, but some houses jut a little bit further out than others. It's not necessarily the most well organized. Against the glittering waters to the north, you can see kind of the city or the town line of some larger buildings, including something that looks a little bit like a keep of some sort. And yes, there is quite a lot of water around this town. So the Dagaral River, which flows from south to north, merges into the river Arohav, which flows from northeast to southwest. And Trisyn is built in kind of the elbow of these 2 rivers coming together. The river Arohav is enormous. Clacker would obviously know this, a couple of you might as well. It's big enough that even in broad daylight, in most places you can't quite see the other side. It's a very wide river. So those 2 rivers are glistening in the moonlight, and beyond the Dakaral River you can see the forest and a low, shallow mountain range beyond that. Following the instructions of the town guard, you can easily find the spinning wheel, which on the map here is number 10. Did you want to go straight in, or did you want to look around anymore?
What are the people like here? Is it like active? I know it's late.
Yeah, not this late at night. Most of the lights are out in the various houses. There's a couple lamps on the main streets. The side streets are pitch dark, so you need to carry your own torch.
Well, I guess let's go find out where this item is.
Alrighty.
Unless any objections, let's go check out the spinning wheel.
All right.
Oh, yeah. I don't think there's much else we can do right now. It seems like no one's awake.
Only probably a few patrons at the bar if
Yeah, it's very late at night, but even so, there are still a couple people at the bar, so let me figure out who those are real quick.
Say what I tell you, there's still a few patrons.
Oh yeah, there always gotta be some people drinking. You know, I could use a drink after that.
Ah, that makes me miss Hudson. He was always the last one to leave.
Oh yeah, I miss him too.
Sounds like an annoying fellow, to be honest.
I don't know, he didn't steal my nuts.
I have this weird urge to uproot my entire life for this person. I don't know what that's all about.
You know, come to think of it, I think Zachariah stole your nuts, and we'll figure it out when we catch up to him.
Sure.
Apologies for the delay. So you make it into the spinning wheel, which has a beautiful kind of sign over the door, hanging, perpendicular to the building itself, so that people passing on the street can easily see it. And it's got this calligraphic carving of the words spinning wheel in Arohavian. And then next to it, there's a three-dimensional kind of relief carving of a spinning wheel that's producing thread. Quite lovely. And inside, there are a few patrons. So there's a middle-aged man with a human, probably in his mid-50s, with a steely gray beard and short curled hair to match. He's wearing a brown eye patch, leather eye patch over one eye. Sitting next to him, there is a gnome who is trying to peddle him a potato.
Keep going.
When you all walk into the commons, other than these two figures and the person who is serving up their drinks. Oh, let me describe her, sorry. So she is also a human in her middle years, probably roughly the same age as the man at the bar. She's got graying hair, but it's still primarily blonde. It's just kind of bleaching a little bit, pulled into kind of a ropey Viking-style braid. And she is smiling and kind of rubbing her eyes sleepily as she refills the drinks for the human and the gnome. And you all walk in, and the gnome turns and sees you all. And he says, "Hello! It is lovely to meet you all. My name is Body Nook. Would you like to buy a potato from me?"
It's been a while. Those potatoes are pretty good there. Good man.
Yes, these are Idaho potatoes. They are quite lovely. Have you had them before?
What a chance I have.
Saved his goddamn life. That man's life was saved by a potato, if I remember correctly.
I don't remember telling you that story, but yes, in fact, it was saved by a potato.
You know this man?
Oh yeah.
Have you not caught on yet, Mitsuko? This is the man who sold us me a potato that saved my life.
Oh, that's right. I do remember you. Your name is Zachariah. I remember. You're fine.
No, that was the other gentleman with me at the time.
Oh, so you must be Mordecai. Yes.
No, but I'll let you go with that. It's been a minute and the names are a little bit similar.
Right, well, I am Body Nook. It's lovely to make your acquaintance once more. Bless you. Would you like a potato, good sir? It'll cure that throat right up.
Is it complimentary?
No.
Well, I'll pass then.
Well, it'll be your loss.
So how much they say being sold for this time?
Oh, just for you, because I forgot your name, I would sell the same ones for, 3 silver. The other ones might be more, because they are more powerful, yes.
What's the most powerful potato you have?
What's the most powerful potato you have?
Oh, I'm glad you asked. Let me consult my potato table.
Table?
In all of my days of D&D, never heard of a potato table in this kind, let alone what he's talking about.
Oh, the red potatoes, they can catch fire when you throw them at an enemy. Yes, they cost 25 gold pieces per potato. There's also the holy spud, which, when you eat it, you are considered Blessed. Hashtag blessed even, yes. For 1 minute, just on you, without concentration, whatever that might mean.
And how much are your holy spuds?
15 gold pieces apiece.
15.
15.
Oh, that's less.
It is less than 50, yes. You're very bright with numbers, I see. And he taps his red toboggan.
That's still quite expensive.
How long
Yes,
do they
most
last?
of my potato. They might sprout after a little while, but they are still edible. Just a little bit floral and disgusting if you let
Can
them
I
sprout.
use the sprouts to grow more potatoes?
No,
I think that's how potatoes work.
not without my special secret off-brand let's see, wish grow, my wish grow soil that you must plant the potato in to give it its magical powers. Yes.
Oh, you just made that up on the spot. I'm 100% sure.
I could also sell you my potato wedge missiles. When you eat them and then open your mouth, magical missiles fly out and slam into your enemies. Yes.
How
How much
missiles
for
per
the wish
potato?
grow?
Could I make the missiles fly out of my blowhole?
Oh, yes, I suspect that you could. The wish grow is not for sale.
Give me your wish grow now.
No. We're bad kitty.
Oh, well, we couldn't play it like that. Body neck.
Do you have any sort of potatoes that curb excessive hoardiness? For any bards we might encounter?
A potato of celibacy, one would say.
The spud of celibacy. No, I do not, but I will try to grow one for you. Yeah, yes. If you know what I mean. Grow one.
Oh, no. This was not
Well,
the encounter I envisioned with Body Nook.
Would you like my
Scam.
russet potato?
Okay, I have a better idea.
After that last comment, I'm not sure I want any potato.
Body Nick, you and I need to talk about your business plan.
I hope you don't mean anything more than just that, because you're really not my type, Mr. Lucky. Mr. Cat. I don't think you've said your name.
Well, what's your type? I can be all sorts of things, baby.
What about my business plan? You all look very tired. Do you want to just buy a potato and we can talk more in the morning?
Do you have potatoes that reduce exhaustion? Sensu potatoes.
I do not, but that is a wonderful idea. Yes, I will have to try to grow one.
Yar. That one's on the house. Next one will cost you.
What, your ideas?
Yar.
I rather like that. Should I grow one, you will get one for free, but no more.
Alright. If I keep a potato journal.
You should make a potato that makes people want to buy your potatoes.
Yar. Call them French fries.
Oh, I rather like that. I did go to France once. I learned about this delicious invention. I could cook it up for you tomorrow morning. It's called French toast. Yes.
You make French toast with potatoes now, do you?
Oh no, I use bread. I'd have to buy it from the establishment here. But
Okay,
anyway,
I
when
was a
I
bit
when I
confused
learned
then.
how to make French toast, I traveled the multiverse and spread its knowledge. I went to wonderful lady in a town of Farrington, in a different world, different universe, and she seemed to quite like it. So she made a lot of French toast in that area as well.
How is it exactly that you traverse the multiverse? Is that a potato thing?
One potato to transport you to another dimension.
How exactly do you travel the multiverse? Is that a potato thing? No, that's another secret. I can't give away all my trade secrets, then I would just be a multiversal potato merchant with competition. I can't have that, no.
I mean, you really haven't given away any of your secrets yet.
Well, you know, I
for the
use
wish
Wish
soil.
Grow.
Well, yes, but you won't let us know, you won't sell us any, so it's not
No,
really
of
giving it
course
away.
not. I have to keep a monopoly. That's my business plan. Yeah, yes.
A monopoly on potatoes?
No,
Better
just
watch out
on...
what universe you're in then.
And multiverse travel.
Have you ever thought about expanding into corn? I hear it's quite popular right now.
I might consider that. I have expanded into spell scrolls, magical items, and the like.
What do you have of those?
Wait, yeah, right. What do you got right now? I mean,
Let me, it's up in my room. I can go check and see. You looking for a weapon, some defense, spell scrolls of any sort?
years.
All of the above.
Very well, I will be right back.
I look at them. Do you guys have money? Like, I don't... Do we have money?
I have a little bit of money.
I don't think you
I
have
have
that much
some
money, do you? How much money do we have?
I mean, as long as he doesn't come down here and tell me it's going to cost 1,000 gold for some sort of a potato that shoots magic missiles out of my butthole.
That one's only 10 gold pieces for that.
No,
Anyway.
I think it was more you just shot missiles out of the spot that you put it. So,
Well, I think it's consumed. I don't think you just get magic missiles.
Well, Gunthar, lovely to meet you. Verdandi, lovely to meet you. He nods to the two humans and then hops off of the bar stool, which dramatically shortens him, and then waddles over toward the back hallway that'll go to the private rooms. If you're serious about looking at something tonight, I can bring my wares out, but otherwise, find me on the morrow and we'll sort out something for you.
Are you talking more than 100 gold?
Yes, though I do trade in favors. You see him kind of wring his hands a little bit at that.
Oh, I don't really like doing favors.
Potato
Owing people
favors.
Oh, just
can
a
we
side
trade
quest here and
other
there.
people's favors.
We're already in kind of a hurry.
You didn't even want to hear about my business plan ideas, so as far as I'm concerned, you could keep your goddamn toast.
I am still interested in the toast.
Yes,
More
go
like
to
nobody, Nook.
what was it called? The Wicked Moon in Farrington for some excellent French toast. Yes.
Wait, Body Nook, sorry. Wait, my brain was completely wiped talking to you. Where's the Eye of the Norn? I knew we came here for a reason.
Darn.
Remember that? We came here for the Eye of the Norn. Body
You ever
Nook.
heard of such a thing, Body Nook? Something called the Eye of the Norn. It's not a potato.
It'd be funny if it was.
Potatoes do have eyes.
They fucking
They
do.
in fact do.
I believe I have heard of the Eye of the Norns. Yes, it's a powerful artifact from days of yore. Before the world storm even, yes.
Yar.
Mm-hmm. Do you have any potatoes that can locate objects?
No, but perhaps a spell scroll. I'll have to go and check my library, yes.
Oh wait,
Yar.
Mitsuka, can't you locate objects if you sleep?
But that's a convenient ability to do while you're asleep.
No, I mean, obviously we're all fucking tired, smarty, Moriarty, mouthy man.
Well, I don't know.
I
Last time
suppose.
somebody was asleep, they saw a god. It could have been something Mitsuka could do.
I suppose if we were to get some sleep, I could prepare that spell, and I could maybe locate exactly what we're looking for.
Oh, I can prepare that spell as well, after a rest.
Maybe you should save your spells for the teleportation, my friend.
Oh, well, I can prepare both. Locate object is significantly less taxing on me than tree stride.
Well, perhaps it might be best then for you to prepare for that, and I can prepare some healing spells. I imagine it will be guarded, so we must be prepared for anything.
Yar, the last one was guarded.
So you can just prepare new spells in the morning, you say? Does that mean that you could have done that? You could have prepared that other teleportation spell we were talking about before?
Oh, I don't know that one.
Oh, no.
Kind of a shitty druid.
I was under the impression that you just knew them all. You just had to prepare them.
Doing the very best that I can.
No, I believe that. Your best just isn't all that great. No offense.
He's doing fine.
Little bit
I mean-
offending.
I mean, he's not, though. Like, why? Just prepare the fucking spell.
He doesn't know it.
You're a druid!
Listen, I'm a sorcerer and a cleric. I don't know a lot of stuff.
Yeah, but you can shoot you. We'll talk about it later.
We can get into this on OnlyFans.
You know, I think we all need some sleep after the journey we've had today.
I need a goddamn drink. Barkeep!
Oh, you know, that does sound good. I could use one of those too.
And the barkeep nods and she says, "Oh yeah, I could use another one myself.
Oh, absolutely.
drink it on the job.
Me. Pour one for yourself.
Oh.
I'll handle all of these empty cups. Have a seat. What's your name?
You're all staying the night?
Oh, yes.
All right. First one's on the house here. Well, your
The
room."
question is, are we going to sleep? And I wink at her.
She laughs. Oh no, not for hours yet. There's much and more to discuss. I don't know anything about you, but I'm already curious. Was there another question in there that I missed?
No, just pour the drinks, have a seat. If you guys want to sleep, I can I can make sure I find out everything that this lady knows.
Yar, much appreciated.
Everything she knows.
I don't
Jack.
think she's gonna know much, but
No, but I'm gonna find out everything that she knows.
you can go ahead
Okay,
and
we
pump her
understand
for
this.
information or whatever it is you're gonna do with her.
No, I'm gonna find out everything she knows.
First things first, Kitty. 4 gold pieces per person per night. So there's...
Jesus!
it's
Fucking
pricey.
Christ!
4,
Per
5,
person?
6 of you plus the hyena. That's 7 of you plus
He's an
the
outdoor
sentient pot. No, I suppose I won't count that one. 7 times 4 is 28.
It's just some cookware.
Right, so 28 gold pieces for this group for one night.
The
we
sheets
each
better
get
be
our own
goddamn lined with gold. Fucking, that's a lot.
Does she recognize me since we're in Arrowhav?
Ooh, let's find out.
Oh, celebrity.
Before answering that, I'll just say, oh, and I mean, food and drink is included in the price, so any light alcohol and any meal that you want, that's part of the 4 gold pieces. Now, wine and harder liquor spirits, those are paid for separately. But again, first one's on me, assuming you stay the night.
Well, what if I just told you a story?
I'd love to hear, and I would tell you one as well.
So I do have the feature from my background, entertainer. I can always find a place to perform. Inn or tavern, possibly a circus theater, blah, blah, blah. At such a place, you receive free lodging and food of a modest or comfortable standard, depending on the quality of the establishment, as long as you perform each night.
Well, fine, just for you, 24 gold pieces for the party for one night.
Perhaps we can... Never mind. I was about to say we can all join in on the performance, but I really...
There's
Don't
2
think that's
people in
gonna-
here and 6 of us singing them a song. I love it.
Clacker, she is kind of giving you the side eye.
She recognizes me a little bit. She
Appears
knows
to.
who I am.
Yeah.
Ask her about tea.
I know what I'm doing. So I'll kind of look at her. I'll be like, "How's the business been here lately? How do you guys do out here? I know you're on the, I know you're right on the River Arrowhav, but you're
Yes.
kind of a little bit where the rivers connect. So it's not, maybe a super main port. So how you guys been doing here?
Oh, sure. We've been doing quite well, actually. I mean, especially in the spinning wheel, business has been thriving, really. Our trade among the other towns has stagnated a little bit, I think. Hard to remember one day to the next, but it seems like stuff outside of the town hasn't been too great, but
Well, it's probably because you're haunted, right?
I wouldn't know anything about that. Haunted, you say? That's strange. Anyway, things have been quite nice here. Thank you for asking.
Okay. Well,
The eye patch man just kind of grunts and goes, aye, and then drinks.
what if you give us a little more of a reduced rate, and in exchange for that, I can get you some more business here. I write for Tea and Honey Quarterly. I can give you guys a little shout out, and that'll get you an even bigger boost in business. I know you said you've been doing pretty good, but how would you like to be doing even
thumps down
better?
a stack of tea and honey quarterlies in front of you and hands you a pen, and just starts talking again. She's like, "Oh yes, I thought I recognized you. That sounds great. Whole group, 15 gold pieces per night. That's as low as I can go. Absolutely, wonderful to have you."
I'll just start signing. I'll be like, that sounds a lot better to me.
Yar.
That is almost 50% off. I really can't go lower than that.
It's still pretty
Understood.
fucking expensive, guys. Can I... Is
Oh, I
that
agree.
normal, Nathan?
No.
Okay, I was like, why are you playing? Hey guys, calm. I wasn't sure if I was metagaming or not. That's like several years of wages for most people. Like you're about to pay a lot of money.
I think that Narrow Ahan tends to be a little bit more prosperous as a world than like the Forgotten Realms. So maybe not several years' wages, but certainly several months' wages for like a common layperson.
And this isn't like a great place, right? Like this is just a normal
I mean,
tavern?
it's nice. It's well kept. There's a cat, just a normal cat, not like a tabaxi, in the corner that is playing with a dead mouse. So evidently, like the rodent problem is taken care of.
Okay, don't, everyone gold back in the pockets. Ma'am, why are you doing this to us? I sang you a song. I've absolutely admired your great beauty. I plan to keep you company well into the night. Why would you do such a thing to just unsuspecting travelers? My friends obviously have no idea how to use their money.
Yeah, for context, different inns and places that you were staying in Cliffs Bay ranged from like 5 silver and down per night.
Right.
Yeah. So in response, she says, "Listen, I have to run my business. And where else are you going to go?"
Well, for this rate, the goddamn castle.
I mean, you're welcome to try, but really this is the only place for you to stay overnight.
Okay. Why is it so expensive? You're not answering my question. I'm getting suspicious.
I did answer your question. Where else would you go?
So that's all this is? It's just a shakedown?
She shrugs.
I shrug.
Girl's gotta earn a living.
Uh-huh. All right. Well, I think I'd rather take my chances in the woods.
I
cat
think
in the corner
Mitsuka
flicks
at
its
this
tail.
point would kind of walk forward and like brush open her cloak so that the bartender can see the starblade and like, I understand that somebody has to make a living, but we are here on official Wayfinder business, and there is only so much the Wayfinders can pay even. Yes, I would be much appreciated if we could all stay here for perhaps, say, 3 gold this evening.
Yeah, but that's going to be minus the 15 gold fee for Clacker's endorsement. So you give us 12 gold and we'll stay here.
Yes, that sounds actually perfectly good to me.
She is flabbergasted. Her mouth is like on the floor. She's just like, no.
What's the CPM on Tea and Honey Quarterly, Clacker? How many readers do we have?
Well, we got a lot that are just like you, ma'am. They've got a lot more issues, too.
I'd say that's a deal.
I'd say that's certainly not it. You can sleep. You can try to find a place to sleep in the castle. You can try to find a place to sleep just outside, out in the forest. Or you can sleep here in this nice establishment.
Do you hear that? Oh, that's the sound of 1 out of 5 stars in Tea and Honey Quarterly. Do you hear that? Clacker, do you hear that? Oh, what a sound. It's terrible.
Do what you must, and I'll do what I must. I cannot go lower than 15.
Can I, insight, is she being, weird, or just being, normal weird?
You can insight.
Is there something wrong with this person? No, I crit. I botched.
Crit botched. Yep.
Yeah.
This whole time, Moriarty's just kind of chuckling to himself, stole a glass and just has his alchemy jug, rubbed it, and is pouring himself his own beer.
Nice.
So I'm sure she's possessed by a demon.
A greedy demon.
Yeah, the eye-patched man at this point will shrug and he'll say, "Yeah, I mean, this is the only inn in the town, so it's here are the streets, really."
How much are you paying a night?
Oh, I have my own place. I just like the drink and the company.
I'll give you 1 gold to let us sleep in your house.
Nah,
Well, it's worth a try.
sorry. I don't do well with strangers in my house. It's my house, it's my place. Man's house is his castle, you know?
Uh-huh.
Oh, so you live in the castle?
No, it's a metaphor, big guy.
Again, I must insist we are here on official Wayfinder business, and I understand you must make a living, but at the same time, the Wayfinders must make their way in the world, and so we will give you what we can, but 15 seems far too high.
Do you hear yourself? Wayfinders must make their way in the world. That's some kind of fascism, muscling your affiliation about here. No, 14 is the lowest I'll go. That's a 50% off. That's 1 gold piece less.
It was not meant to be fascism, I meant more Wayfinders need the help of those around them. I'm not trying to force you into anything, I'm just also letting you know.
Sure, yeah, you can have my help. 14 gold pieces.
Lucky walks out. I can't do it, guys. I value my coin too much. This is highway robbery. It's a nice place, but come on. I'm walking out at least. Lucky will find somewhere to fucking sleep. Y'all can waste your gold on the bougie inn if you want.
Yeah, so with Lucky gone, what about the rest of you?
Mitsuka's gonna say, I don't know, I think she's gonna look dead into the barkeep's eyes and say, I had hoped for better out of the people of Erohav. I don't know what to tell you other than good luck, but I think perhaps those who don't open their houses, their arms to the Wayfinders may have larger troubles looming in front of them.
There you go again with those veiled threats. She'll just start kind of cleaning her mugs and shaking her head.
I'd also like to clarify that Mitsuko wasn't meaning that as like a threat, just more like if you're not like open to helping, literally like public defenders, like, sort of thing, that I feel like
I understand how Mitsuko meant it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I just wanted to clarify that to make sure that I wasn't like gonna have to roll an intimidation check or anything.
I understand what you're doing.
Gotcha. Okay. All right, and then Mitsuka's gonna turn heel and follow Lucky out.
So what's a fascist? Are those from Idaho?
Yes, I believe they are.
Clacker's gonna just kind of look around and be like, well, if they're out, I'm out too. Sorry.
I was gonna say, guess it's only 9 gold now. Oh man.
Yeah. All right. So 3 of you have left.
Take the like signed posters you have with you.
Tell me you didn't sign any of those.
I only signed one.
As Clacker steps outside, thunder rumbles in the clouds in the distance.
Jesus,
it's gonna be a wet night.
Yeah, it is.
With
Lucky
around it always is.
That's fine. I'm a whale.
All right, Yantoy, let's see that Liamin's tiny hut.
Who? What?
Tiny hut.
I don't know what you're speaking of.
Oh, I forgot you're a shitty druid. All right, let's find a good alley.
Perhaps the castle, the ruler here would be amenable to Wayfinder staying with them.
I can cast protection from energy and make one of you not feel the rain as much.
Oh my god.
Is there anywhere open right now? Any of the other stores or anything?
An investigation check with advantage to represent each of you kind of intuiting your way around the town. Hey! Look at that.
Crit.
Yeah.
Damn. I got a 1.
Very nice.
It's raining.
Yeah, Lucky uses his alley cat kind of intuition. And
Excuse
Lucky,
you? No alley cat.
Pardon the unintentional slur.
I'm a goddamn couch potato, bitch.
A couch potato? I have not seen one of those.
Oh no.
Okay, there are 2 places that are open just for you to crash. They don't offer any accommodations. It's literally just a roof over your head and a stone floor, and that's it.
Sure.
They are the Log's Shade, which is a very long building, number 8 on the map, and the Wellspring, which is the large building up on kind of what appears to be north, based on the compass is actually like east of the map, like kind of higher up on the city.
Are the prices weird?
There's no one there, just the doors are unlocked, and there's like open, both of them, the Log's Shade is just like a wide hallway, like wide enough for 5 or 6 people to walk. Like, basically imagine a strip mall. Like you see a long hallway, and you see carts that are locked up, and stores that are that have like portcullises drawn down over them for the night. But otherwise there's a hardwood floor that's dry, and the roof overhead is not leaky. Similarly, if you check on the Wellspring briefly, there's a large kind of reception area. There is a well. It looks like it's the town's main well, but it's inside under a roof, presumably to keep snow from destroying it during the winter. Both places, the Wellspring is a stone floor, the Log Shade is a wooden floor. There's no amenities, no one around, just an unlocked door.
Both these places sound haunted.
Both have a bunch of locked doors later, like deeper into the building. The Wellspring's reception area is clearly only a small part of the building. The Log's Shade, you can walk. It is eerily quiet because like it looks like it should be bustling. You can walk all the way down the entire like lengthy structure, but all of the stores and shops and stalls are all bolted up. For context, it is probably like midnight at this point.
Right. Any reason, like, look, I'm generally in this world, are you going to get, like, thrown in jail for sleeping in a public place like the United States of America? Or is it, like...
How do the authorities feel about Loitering.
Vagrancy.
History check, advantage from Clacker.
Okie dokie.
Oh, as an arrow hounding.
Right.
A 13.
It is illegal, but also it's not widely enforced. And given that you are relatively famous, especially in this area, you're much more likely to be famous than other corners of Neurohan. You imagine at least one night you're probably not going to get in trouble.
Perfect.
All right, well, cuddle up, everybody.
I think perhaps we should choose the wellspring. I'm not sure how early the stores will be opening. And what was it, the log shade? Perhaps people will be opening at first dawn. I don't think we would get such a long rest then, but at the wellspring, maybe we would be undisturbed for a little while longer.
Sounds good to me.
Yarr. Wherever it's
Alrighty then.
dry.
Works for me.
So you're staying at the wellspring.
The wellspring, correct?
Okay. Yep. There's the well itself. There are stone floors. There are a couple wooden benches without any kind of cushioning, just like bleak, austere wood that you can use kind of as makeshift beds. Do you all just kind of hunker down and go to sleep?
I'm gonna talk to a tree real quick.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, so Lucky is going to talk to a tree.
Yeah, I want to find a tree that's like kind of in the more central kind of part of town. I didn't get to play any music tonight, and I'm going to brush up against it and kind of purr. I'm casting Speak with Plants.
Okay, as you do so, rain does begin to pour. Thunder and lightning are loud overhead, but the tree right now is keeping you mostly dry. You know, you're just getting damp, you're not drenched.
And yeah, just very kind of calmly, as much of a connection as I can have with like the nature of the area. Oh, thank you so much for the shelter. Oh, it's so strange here. I've heard strange things happen in town, and I know that you've overseen everyone's coming and goings and protected it from the rain and kept all the birds company. What have you seen these last couple of days, big guy?
It creaks and groans, gaining its limited sapience, because it's a tree.
Like it.
Wow.
Thanks.
I just get that.
That's good.
And let's see. Question plants within the past day. Creatures that passed. The rain is nice.
Oh, yes.
Drink it up.
Oh, yes. Take a big sip, big guy.
The people in such a hurry.
Oh,
Your
busybodies.
friend is the second whale person that I've seen in my short memory.
Oh, interesting. Thank you. Everyone's in such a... Now, do you say they're in more of a hurry than other people you've seen? Like, in a particular hurry, or, like, in a hurry compared to a tree?
Definitely compared to a tree.
Oh, okay. So not, like, a notable thing. All right.
No, I've seen 2 orca folk, lots of hairless pink creatures, humans,
Oh.
I believe.
Yes, they're terrible. They like to kill each other for resources.
You're the first cat I've seen in quite some time, except the little one at the, comes past once in a while chasing rats.
Oh, you don't know the name of the pub? What kind of tree are you?
It's made out of the remains of some of my friends.
No, that is
What?
terrible to think about. Yeah, that tracks. Do you know? I'm sorry about that, by the way. Okay.
It's what
well,
we're bred for.
That's weird. Okay, this is getting really weird. Okay, have you seen...
Vegetarianism, my ass.
Right? I know.
I mean, that literally is your ass, is vegetarian.
Have you seen anything that kind of floats around and has like eye stalks? It's kind of green, and they do kind of... They're like very different from what you've been seeing. They don't have arms. They don't have legs. Things like that. Anything like that?
No. It's not in the 1-day parameter that the spell lets me remember.
All right. Well, hey, you have a great night. You drink up a good big guzzle of this rain, okay?
Oh, yes.
Okay. Are you sapping right now?
Not sapping.
It's not polite to sap in the middle of a conversation. I know you don't talk to people.
You do it all the time.
I do not. Who are you? Where are you? You're sleeping in a well.
Are you going to climb me?
Do you want me to? I've got a few more minutes on the spell. Do you want the company? Is there anything bothering you? Are there any, nasty squirrels I can take care of for you?
No, the squirrels are my friends. It's fine.
Okay. Is there anything I can do for you? I don't know. I feel weird. I've, woken you up, and now you are aware of yourself and the world and your friends, and you're just going to go back to sleep soon, and life is short, and Lucky starts crying. But you can't see it because it's raining.
Right.
What's our purpose in life, Tree?
To become taverns.
I nod my head solemnly.
Or
and then
or firewood.
I spend this tree's 10 minutes of life with it. I keep it company until the very end. And then I go sleep in the well.
Very well.
Very well.
Very well. Before we all doze off to sleep, I would like to... Is there any, sticks or stuff around that I could use to make a little campfire?
No! Just stop it, Clacker!
That are not on trees, that are, fallen and are obviously
break
not
'em right off
sentient.
the sentient tree.
Just,
Make a survival check.
If I did break it off the trees, I think Lucky would hear the tree going, oh.
The tree would
survival. Survival check is a 14.
Yeah, you find a few. Some of them are a little bit damp from the rain, but you find some that are still dry, and you can get a little campfire going.
Okay, I want to do that, and then I have a mess kit, and I want to take the cup out of the mess kit, and I want to use some of the ingredients I have to make some of that green and peppermint Sanity, and gain a few more sanity points before we doze off.
Nice. Good callback to Heidi's herbs.
That's 1d4 plus 1. So that's 2 points. I still rolled terrible, but at least it's enough to let me try to get rid of that tomorrow.
All right.
There you go.
Very nice. Well, anything else from anyone else? Doesn't sound like it, so...
Oh, not tonight.
All right.
And then I'll just let the fire burn out around us to keep us for a little bit of warmth.
Yeah. All right. The next morning rolls around and you all wake up. I imagine Moriarty probably wakes up first. He's used to early rising, but you all quickly kind of awaken. And the thunderstorm has blown over. Everything is still wet. It thundered most of the night. It wasn't too intense, though. It wasn't like... You know how thunderstorms are kind of beautiful to listen to until a point, and then they get, really frightening?
No, they're just always beautiful.
Okay.
Right
well,
when I see the tornado coming at me, that's when it's frightening.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so... Oh, no!
Too real.
Right, so whatever your threshold is, it's a fairly mild storm. It's just long-lasting, so the sound of rain actually probably helps you go to sleep even better. So you all awaken refreshed, and you can go about on this fine... what is today?
Lucky's still asleep.
Okay. This fine day, Joven Day, the 10th of Rain Summer.
No one knows what to do if Lucky's asleep.
I'll start cleaning up the ashes from the fire.
Okay. As you're doing so, one of the back doors opposite from the entry into the wellspring kind of foyer creaks open. And that was a really good sound effect.
That was so good. What the fuck?
Wait, who was
that?
that?
Me.
That was good.
Nicely done. Clacker and Moriarty, anyone else who's awake, you see an elderly lady kind of peering out at you. She's got rollers in her hair, bags under her eyes. She's still waking up, and she just gazes at you for a moment.
Morning, madam. How do you doing?
Oh, hey there.
I greet you. Welcome to the Trisyn town. My name is Scold, and I'm the elder here. Unfortunately, we are a bit down on our collective luck and lack some cheer. Adventurers are common in this place, and very welcome, oft as not protecting us from carnage, terrible, disgraceful monsters that we cannot ever expect. Thus, Trisyn greets you with our hands extended. Hopefully you find us in your tastes, but please do nothing foolish to upend what tranquil peace there is inside these gates. Once more, my name is Scold. Welcome again, and have a splendid time here in Trisyn.
Oh, that is quite a mouthful for something to say while you're in the morning.
She nods.
Last night we did see some of your monsters. We killed a couple. Went to stay at your inn, but it's quite an outrageous price, to be honest.
She didn't like that. You're
I
about
apologize.
to die. That silence was
I was
terrifying.
like, holy shit.
I pictured my mom. That's what was happening. My mom was just staring at me.
No, it takes her a very long time to form a response, and then she says,
Yes, Trison's come upon hard times of late. The spinning wheel indeed is costly, too. Our poor economy, it does stagnate.
and she kind of grabs at her curlers and rubs them through her hair. Her hair just looks like really frizzy now at this point.
Has made our poor economy, it does stagnate.
And then she kind of goes blank and just stares back at you.
The fuck?
Lucky, didn't the lady you were talking to last night say something? Or wait, is Lucky still
I'm sorry if it
asleep?
inconvenienced you.
Oh,
I'm sorry if it
who was there?
inconvenienced you.
No, you're alright, madam. Who was there? Clacker. She was saying that the town was doing good last night, wasn't she? The lady
yeah.
at the bar.
Yeah, the barkeep was saying that business was doing good. And you say it wasn't doing good though, huh? Town's been on some hard times.
Yes, Trison's come upon hard times of late. Slow trade from Arrowhav and Dagharall has made our poor economy stagnate, our maritime trade slowed to a crawl. If Trisyn has one strength, it's many beasts. For aberrations always threaten here, which lures adventurers. They come and feast, they slay the monsters, celebrate and cheer. You see, it's why we like it when they gloat. These heroes keep economies afloat.
Oh, fuck. You're you have quite a way with words. Hey, madam. You don't happen to
She
know
gives like kind of a
something
little curtsy.
Oh, really well.
I've heard of the Cat in the Hat, but this is the batshit crazy woman in curlers.
You don't happen to know anything about what was that item? I have. Should we not talk about it with her?
Oh.
I just hear somebody say fuck, and so I stop talking to her and like go back over. What? Should we not talk with the lady? Ask her. Well, she knows. I mean, you guys were fine with talking to the barkeep last night.
She looks at Clacker and she says,
Your name is Clacker? That's what he just said? Your
Oh, yeah,
cousin's
hey there.
here. Of guards, he is the head.
Oh, who's that now? Which one?
Now, Captor Clixon's kindly as can be, an orcifolk most noble and mature. A caring soul who loves his family. As sheriff, though, his future is unsure.
Oh yeah, I haven't heard from Clixon in quite some time now. You know, I wasn't sure what he was up to. I guess he's over here now, though. He said his time as captain's a short time. What, he's not been captain long, or he's not going to be captain long?
His future is unsure.
Oh, well, okay. Where is he now?
she will point to the west of town, kind of closer to where you first entered, and she'll start to speak.
Your cousin, you can find him over there, upon the banks of... No.
She starts pulling at her hair again.
Your cousin, you can find him over there. Your cousin, you can find him over there. Beyond... No. Upon the...
She starts, like, kind of banging her palm against her head. She's, like, clearly frustrated.
Well, you know, no need to do that. Don't hurt yourself, you know. You can just point over where he is, you know. You can just point over there if you can say what he's by or something.
I think she could go to Skrillers. Oh,
The shores.
Alright, you keep talking, or I'll go wake up the others.
His office is known as the X-Breaker.
And she starts, like, again, clawing at her face a little bit.
No, don't hurt yourself.
No. Your cousin, you can find him over there. He works inside the castle, X-Breaker.
And she kind of claps.
Oh, he works at the castle. He's the axe breaker at the castle?
She nods.
Oh, okay. Well, that helps a lot more. Well, thank you. You don't have to say anything back. I get it. You know, don't hurt yourself anymore. I don't want to see you any more upset than you seem to be.
She gives you a big smile that's missing a couple teeth.
I give her one right back, and it's terrifying.
Yeah, she shudders a little bit.
Wait, so has Mitsuka been woken up and, like, is she here?
I was assuming, Moriarty is like waking everyone else up.
Yeah, Moriarty's waking up the others while the end of that conversation was going on.
Lucky does the cutest stretch when he wakes up.
I wake up everybody else, and then when he gets to meet, he's like, will you kick the cat and wake it up?
Puts his butt up in the air, and then goes all the way down, and then the biggest yawn.
You realize you're just the character Puss in Boots, right?
What did you say you want? Where?
Nothing. I was just having a very weird dream about ogre and a tabaxi, I guess.
Oh.
I think a donkey was there too.
All right. Well, whatever floats your boat, big guy, girl, person.
One night that everybody else is awake, there's this old lady trying to give us some information, but she weirdly has to rhyme.
What brings you here to Trisyn, town so fair? A visit to your dearest cousin whale? Are you adventurers, and do you dare to try to counteract a dreadful spell?
Oh, you're under a spell.
She hesitates.
That's no spell. That's poetry. I love poetry. Tell me more.
And she nods and says, again, this is familiar to Clacker. I imagine it's... I don't know if it's irritating or frustrating or what at this point, but she says,
I greet you. Welcome to the Trisyn town. My name is Skuld. I am the elder here. Unfortunately, we are a bit down on our collective luck and lack some cheer. Adventurers are common in this place, and very welcome oft is not protecting us from carnage, terrible, disgraceful monsters that we cannot e'er expect. Thus Trisyn greets you with our hands extended. Hopefully you find us in your tastes, but please do nothing foolish to upend what tranquil peace there is inside these gates. Once more, my name is Skuld. Welcome again, and have a splendid time here in Trisyn.
I clap.
Hey, she said that earlier.
That's beautiful.
Word
I love
for
it.
word.
What do you have that all memorized?
Oh, yeah. Well, I wrote it all down.
Oh, wow, that's impressive too.
Yeah, what's creepy about that is just poke your...
May I
Oh,
ask?
Well, you
big
didn't
men
see
with
that
your
part.
big spells and your big swords, you can't appreciate a little poetry, a little class.
May
I was just gonna
ask?
say, when she hasn't been able to rhyme, she's pulling out her heart, and
Well,
Oh, definitely a curse.
alright then. Well then.
Have you tried rhyming back to her?
No.
Who's that at your door? I think it's Lucky Shore. Would you like to tell me more?
she claps.
We're looking for the Eye of the Nord for our lord.
May I ask what manner of creature or spell has made you forced to rhyme? Could you tell us if you have the time?
She kind of wobbles her hand like that one was so-so. And then she looks back to Jack and says,
You're looking for the Eye of Norns? Indeed, you seek the Well of Fate, for deep within its bowels is adorned an item that, no, is adorned, Norn, fate. Indeed, you seek the Well of Fate, for deep within its bowels is adorned
Oh, wait.
an artifact you must
Prostrate.
surely await? No.
Folate.
Wait, say it one... Whoa. Whoa! Say it one more time. Give it to me one more time. The Well of Fate.
You're looking for the Eye of Norns.
Yarr.
Okay, where's the Well of Fate?
she points back deeper into the building, like back where she came from. But the implication is obviously that it's beyond the building, beyond the Dakral River.
Sure. Lucky would start to, I guess, after the fun of like rhyming wore off, he would say, "Now, have you been cursed? I have a problem with cursing people. I have a very big problem with cursing people. And if this is against your will, then it's something we're going to need to take care of right now."
She shakes her head vigorously.
I verily enjoy my rhyming speech, so do not take away my toy. 'Tis not a curse, and thus I do beseech you not to fix what I do enjoy.
Lucky nods and relaxes his fists. You saw Lucky getting like actually agitated for a minute, but then relaxes.
Weird. You like this?
Now, just a thought is your curse is cool. I agree. As far as curses go, it's really not. It's pretty cool. The innkeeper.
'Tis not a curse,
they...
and thus I do beseech you not to try to fix what I enjoy.
I just said I wouldn't. It's kind of a curse, though. A little bit, right?
Yeah, I would think it's a curse if it happened to me.
It's
I'd hate it.
curse adjacent. Like, it's a
I
curse
mean-
you enjoy, but it's still curse-ish.
You could still do the rhymes even if you
I
weren't
believe it's cursive.
forced to.
It's curse-ish. Cursive.
Yar, yeah, like, I mean, if you like rhyming, you can just do it. Lucky does it all the time.
She can make her own goddamn choices about her own goddamn life. I'm just saying, curse is a fine word semantically. I'm okay with that choice.
Yes. Do we think that perhaps the curse is forcing her to say that she enjoys it and we should not try to fix it?
That I don't know. I was gonna say, maybe the innkeeper lady is cursed too. Like a greed curse or like a something like that.
Makes sense.
Or like distort value? A spell I've heard of before. Something weird.
Appraisal
going on.
used to
I
be a
promise
skill.
I am not under a spell. This is simply
Something's
how I like to
missing
tell.
in Trisyn.
Can I, try to tell if she's telling the truth on her saying she's not under a spell?
Like an insight check?
Or an Arcana check, or both.
Something's
Oh,
amiss.
both.
in
Okay, I guess I'll
the
do that.
town of Tris.
No, I think I'll make an insight check. 22?
She is telling the truth.
Shit. She's not under a spell.
Mitsuka, what if she cursed everyone else here, though?
That is possible with her being the town elder.
We should go talk to more people and see if they're all fucking weird. No offense.
Body Nook was pretty weird.
That guy has been pretty weird since I met him. A month ago, really. He's a peculiar fellow. Oh, he did say something about making us French toast this morning.
Oh no.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Bid the day adieu, madam. I'm going to go have some French toast.
I'm gonna cast Charm Person on her. Mitsuka's gonna cast
No,
Charm
you're
Person.
fucking not! I slap him. Stop doing that!
First of all, it's her.
You're a fucking fascist. She was right. You can't just charm people.
I'm worried that
You can't just walk in, out of town, and bend people's minds to your will.
I'm worried that her words are not her own. It seems to me that
Then let's find it out the normal way. We don't need to crack into her iPhone, okay? Whatever that means.
we do not have much time, but I suppose
We also don't have a goddamn warrant.
if we were to ask other people first and see if maybe other people in the town are afflicted with something similar, if we can
Sure.
Oh
find
yeah,
out
you guys
more.
probably didn't hear this. My cousin's the town guard captain.
No,
Okay, is that normal, or was that something you'd have to charm them to do?
Well, we don't have to charm anyone to make him the captain. They said he was the captain.
Okay.
If
just
he
my
looks
cousin.
anything like Clacker, I can't see why. I mean, I imagine he's probably a big, giant, strong guy, right? Runs in the
So
family.
here's an idea. Let's get away from the potential source of the curses first. Then let's talk about this. Why don't we do something like detect magic? Let's start there before we invade an old woman's mind.
It's not really so much invading her mind as helping her open up to the truth.
That was a weird thing you just said.
Yeah, no, you kind of remind me of like a cultist of sometimes, Mitsuka.
I'm not invading her mind. I'm just opening her mind to the truth.
Well, I wouldn't normally do that to a person unless, for example, it seemed like they were under a curse that whenever they didn't speak in a rhyme, they had to pull their own hair out and hit themselves in the face. Perhaps something might be going on there, that there's something else in their mind. But if you all are such experts on morality, then perhaps we can wander around this town, try to take on whatever cause they have, waste some more time, and end up ultimately not helping them, abandoning them on another quest, and leave them all to die.
They're not even at risk of dying.
Inspiration, Mitsuka.
Thank you.
Yeah, Lucky, takes a step back. It's like, fuck, Jesus. That was so good, Jonathan.
Thank you.
Well, okay, let's just start with Detect Magic. Let's go talk to some people, get Detect Magic rolling. Come on, let's go, guys. Let's get the band started. Let's do some stretches. Has everyone stretched this morning? Clacker, you limber?
Scold nods and she waves at you and says,
Unusual acquaintances engendered. Nice to meet you, each and every one. I'll see you around. I have matters to attend. Enjoy your stay in Trisyn. Have some fun.
and then she'll turn and slam the door behind her, and you can hear her, like, shuffling away.
And I'll say, oh, I had a rhyme for her, too.
There once was a town called Trisyn. that I wouldn't even take a piss in.
Clacker's cousin went missing.
No.
I certainly hope not. I'm hoping that he's gonna help us.
Okay, someone get detect magic rolling, for real. This is important.
Give me one moment.
Maybe Clacker's cousin will know where the Well of Fate is.
Perhaps.
Oh, yeah, Yantor, can you do that? Locate object? He's not familiar with the Well of Fates, but do the Eye of Norn. You're familiar with that.
I am familiar. Let me check if I'm familiar in the technical sense of the definition of the spell. Describe or name an object that is familiar to me. I sense the direction of its location. As long as it is within 1,000 feet of me. If the object is in motion, I know the direction of its motion, its movement.
I feel like you're making a ruling in your head right now. Are you
trying to
making some
estimate
sort of-
feet. So he'll do that.
Oh
and
yeah,
then
I
he'll
bet you
shake
are
his head
trying
and
to
he'll say,
estimate feet, bro.
Trying to estimate the feet. Oh no.
That's usually what we do in OnlyFans.
Right. He'll say, I'm afraid it's still a little out of my reach. If we find the Well of Fate, I'll do it again before we descend, just to be sure that's not all a wild goose chase and it's not actually in the well.
That's good that you brought that up, because I wouldn't have thought to do that. Okay, so we've got detect magic rolling. Let's go talk to the innkeeper lady and see if she's cursed.
Well, they're there. I'm going to have some French toast.
Perhaps we should talk to Clacker's cousin first.
Well, yeah, it's on the fucking way. We're gonna walk right by it. Let's just stop in and have some goddamn toast.
Are you gonna get
Yeah.
drunk again?
Why do you hate being happy, Mitsuka?
Because I don't think you're gonna get happy. I think you're gonna get fucking wasted again.
We're not searching for happy.
You know, maybe the French toast is made with potato bread.
Oh.
The Clacker's hungry.
See, Clacker wants to stop.
We can stop for 5 minutes, interview her rather quickly, and then...
Absolutely. 15 minutes, in and out. Quick French toast adventure.
Okay, Mom, Yondor says.
What?
All right, Boomer.
Yantor with the sass over here. We're rubbing off on him.
I thought you were worried about getting back to your forest and protecting that from the gnolls as well.
Oh, yes, very well. We should move along. Let's
Yeah.
go.
No,
Yeah,
stay with OK Mom. That was funny.
No, but Mitsuka is right. We really should hurry.
I like he tried to be sarcastic once and immediately backed all the way off of it.
Just like what happened the one time he tried to lie. Tried to lie the one
That's
time.
true.
And immediately backpedaled.
Yeah.
Now he's here.
Now he's
So-
in a haunted town of rhyming people. Who has detect magic going?
Not me.
Well, it's
I
not
don't
me.
have it.
I suppose it ought to be me then. Although, yes. Alright.
I like to imagine you walk in and Body Nook is so bright. He's like the Lord Jesus Christ. Like you can't even look at him. He's glowing so brightly with magic.
Right. So, yeah, Mitsuka, when you cast Detect Magic, let me look at the description of the spell again one more time. I've done this
Yeah.
incorrectly in the past.
I believe it's also Divination 1, I think. I accidentally put it in 2
Yeah,
forever
yeah,
ago.
you're right.
And yeah. I just wanna,
You magically sense all plot points within 1 mile.
Detect plot. You immediately are overwhelmed, Mitsuka, by the amount of magic within 30 feet of you.
I step away from him.
It's...
I also,
Okay, try
back
now.
okay, so is the magic around objects or is it around creatures?
It
Yes.
is objects. There are cleverly concealed runes in the walls of various buildings.
Okay, Jesus. Oh, that's scary. And I can tell what I can learn at School of Magic of any.
Some sort of abjuration.
Okay. I think I'm gonna relay this to the group of you. There are runes in all of the walls of this inn. Some sort of powerful abjuration magic.
In
I'm
the
sorry,
inn?
are you in the inn at this point? I thought you were still in the wellspring.
Oh,
No, it's while we're walking.
Yeah.
We're
Okay,
heading
sure.
towards the end.
So you detect that of the wellspring as you leave it.
gotcha. Okay.
But yes, as you walk past just the random buildings, the residential houses, you notice that a few similar runes are in the alleyways, kind of tucked away from sight, but because you have Detect Magic up, you can pinpoint them.
Okay, I'm gonna point
can
them
I
out
check one
as
out?
we walk. Yeah, I want to try to go actually check one out physically.
Do you speak Arohavian?
Mitska does not, but Clacker, I imagine, does. Correct?
Could you? Am I aware that she's using detect magic?
Yeah, he said he pointed them out to us.
Yeah, let people
Okay.
know. Be like, I'm
Yeah, and obviously the party's magic items resonate, but you've detected them before. The Totem of Tagal resonates, but you're familiar with that.
I would like to help Clacker while he inspects them, and I'd also like to give him some magical inspiration.
I was also going to possibly use magic awareness until the end of my. Well, I guess I don't know if I could use that out of combat, but I could detect magic or a spell within 60 feet that is behind total cover, and I can also learn which school of magic it belongs to.
Yeah, you can use that out of combat.
Sweet. I'll do that as well. And then what check am I doing? Arcana?
No, I mean, sure, yeah, go ahead and do an Arcana. You can decipher that this is a letter in Arohavian.
Okay. I rolled a 15.
And with a 15, you discern that this is obviously enchanted because Mitsuka has pointed out as much. The abjuration is just intended to dampen magical effects. It's not working on Mitsuka right now. Her detect magic is at full force, but that's the intent of this particular rune. You've heard of it before in your academic studies.
Okay, I'll inform the rest of the party about that as well.
But why would they be dampening magic?
I don't know, maybe it helps keeps the all the monsters out of town or something. They're magical creatures, but
That's very interesting. Do we have a way to identify it?
Are all the runes the same? Are they different?
I guess before we do anything, let's go into the spinning wheel and see if there's anyone enchanted in there.
As you're heading into the spinning wheel, Mitsuka, you detect more magic emanating from the signpost above the entryway.
Is there anything different about the magic there, or is it still the same abjuration?
Yeah, the wheel, the physical wheel that has been carved. The spinning wheel words are calligraphic, and then there's the depiction of a spinning wheel next to the words. The wheel on that depiction is emanating transmutation magic.
Oh.
I'm gonna dispel it. Ugh! I cast Dispel Magic. I'm freaking out. Lucky's starting to get jittery. You guys don't know a fucking
we weren't gonna
thing.
dispel magic if we didn't know what was going on. I thought that was fascism.
Dude, you don't know a fucking thing about Lucky's backstory, but he's going fucking nuts. This is also a fucking sign, not a person's mind, sir.
Perhaps it was helping people's minds.
I doubt it.
The transmutation magic fades from the sign.
This is fucked up. I don't want to be here anymore. This is fucked up. Did anything happen? Look around. Everyone look around.
I'm looking.
All right, I'll look around.
Did anything change? Why was that magical? What's happening?
Nothing perceptible has changed.
I don't fucking like it here. Let's get your stupid fucking eye of newbiness and the butt of fate or whatever. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Yar.
And right after that, you hear a voice shouting from within the spinning wheel. Oh, hey there! Oh, hey, is that Clacker? Oh, hey, is that Clacker Volkson?
oh hey there, who's calling me out? Who is it?
Inside, you can see a well-dressed orca folk who's a little bit older than you, a little bit heavier set with a slightly squarer jaw. Although actually, because you got magically aged by Ghost Kraz way back, your facial, the way your faces have aged are probably not too far off.
Mm-hmm.
And he will kind of look through the window, and you see your cousin, Captor Clixon. He says, "Oh, hey there, Clacker. Oh, how's the weather?"
Oh, Clixon. Oh, hey there. How you doing? How's the weather?
"Oh, good. Oh, it was rainy last night. Oh, you know."
Oh, yeah, it was just a nice downpour of rain coming down, and it was just real nice for the morning dew today, too. Oh, it was beautiful.
"Oh, yeah." And then I'll turn to your companions. "Oh, hey there. Oh, how you doing? How's the weather?" "Oh, I'm Captor Clixon."
Hello there.
What the fuck's your deal?
Oh, hey, now, this is my cousin. He's the nice guy. He's got nothing to do. He's not going to do any harm to us.
"Oh, no."
Alrighty then. Well, nice to meet you.
My ears are back. My tail is straight down.
Oh, hey, cousin, check this out. And I take the horn out of my blowhole, and I put it in his blowhole.
Oh no!
I I know, isn't that
he's gonna
cool?
just close his eyes in the general direction of the cousin. He's gonna be. So, have you heard of this place called the Well of Fate? By chance?
Oh, yeah. Oh, Clacker, I don't think I like that too much.
Okay, I'll take it back and I'll put it back
Oh,
in my
believe us,
blowhole.
we don't like it either.
Oh, it does look pretty good on you, though.
Oh, yeah, I know. Isn't it cool? Look at that.
Oh, it suits you. Oh, yeah.
I kind of turn and show it off.
Oh, hey, Clacker, did you know I got married? I have a family now.
Oh, no way. Where are they?
Oh, yeah. Oh, they're probably back at home. I was just getting some French toast from the strange little gnome in there before heading into work for the day.
Oh, we were going to get some of his French toast, too.
Oh, one of you asked for the Well of Fate. Oh, it's up in those mountains over there. And he points across the Dakaralish River to where you can see some low mountains over the trees.
Oh, okay.
Oh, is that why you came into town, though?
Oh, yeah, that's why we came. I mean, we're doing a bunch of different things, but, we need to go there.
He starts shaking his head just a little bit, and he quietly says, "Oh, I don't know about that."
Oh, why not?
Well, oh, you know. Oh,
No, I don't. I asked ya. Why not?
Oh, you betcha. No, it's pretty dangerous up there. I kind of suspect there's foul play going on up there,
Oh,
If you want to come to my office, we can talk about it.
okay, yeah, let's go.
I think we'll call it there for the night.
Oh.
This has been the Kaleidosphere, to whom the sea belongs. Thank you for joining us on this epic voyage. We would love to hear from you. You can go to linktree/thekaleidosphere to find all of our different links to our Discord, our Twitter, and our email. We're all actively in the Discord, so that's a great place to come hang out with us. This campaign is dedicated to Brandon, who we hold in loving memory. To Whom the Sea Belongs is a campaign set in the Kaleidosphere. That's kale, like the vegetable, Ido, I-D-O, sphere. Join us next week as Captor and Clacker can do some strategizing.
The important takeaway is the fact that not all orcas stick things in their blowholes. It's a clacker thing.